Kondosan.
The weather was very nice, so Miya and Gerda went to the lake for a picnic. Miya's loyal dog Poppy went with them.
This is a wonderful place.
There are beautiful blackberries down by the lake. Shall we pick some?
I love blackberries.
The two friends went to gather some blackberries.
These are beautiful.
Just then, they heard a crying sound. They looked in the direction where the sound came from. They saw a white swan sobbing in the lake.
Beautiful swan, why are you crying?
I am not really a swan.
So what are you?
I am the princess of a faraway country. The witch turned me into a swan.
How can that be?
She kidnapped me so I could be her servant. When I refused and dumped a service tray on her, she turned me into a swan and left me here.
Miya and Gerda felt sorry for the princess.
There must be a way to turn you back.
What if you cast a spell using magic, Miya?
I'm trying. But I can't break the spell.
There is actually a way. The magic stardust has to be poured into the lake so that it can turn back to myself.
Did the witch say that?
Yes, and since no one can find the stardust, I will be a swan forever.
This is so sad indeed.
I know where to find the stardust.
Really? Where?
In the dark cave in the Green Valley. Let's go get it.
But the Green Valley is far away. How are we going to get there?
Wasting no time, Miya performed a magic ritual, and a beautiful horse with a white mane came out of a colourful prism.
Here we go.
Oh, wow! You are the best!
The tattletale crow flew to the castle and told the witch what he heard.
So they're going after the stardust to break the spell I cast on the princess. Well, I won't allow it.
The witch got on her broom.
Take me to the dark cave now.
Meanwhile, Miya and Gerda came to the entrance of the dark cave in the Green Valley.
Are you afraid?
No, Miya. I'm not afraid when you're with me.
Let's go in then.
Miya, Gerda and Poppy entered the dark cave.
It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
Papa, there you go.
Wow! What a magnificent cave, but it's so cold in here.
Miya, Gerda and Poppy continued walking. Until they reached a small chest.
Stardust is in the chest.
How do you know?
Gerda, I used to be the Snow Queen, as you may recall.
Oh, the chest is locked.
The stardust is in this bottle.
Wow, it looks marvelous.
Just then, the wicked witch appeared inside the cave.
I'll never let you turn the swan back into a princess.
Watch out, Miya!
Miya immediately cast a spell to stop the witch.
You think you're gonna stop me with that?
As soon as Poppy saw the bottle fall into the lake, immediately jumped on the ice and took the bottle out of the water.
Well done, Poppy.
Quickly, let's run!
But before they could escape, the witch cast another spell, shattering the ice curtain between them.
Did you think it would be easy to escape from me? You're going to freeze now. No! I fell into my own trap. This water is very cold.
Let's get out before the witch comes.
Miya and Gerda got out of the cave, bringing with them the stardust. They got on the white-maned horse and galloped as fast as they could.
Come on, beautiful horse. Get us out of here quickly.
The witch managed to get out of the cave, got on her broom and went after them.
Fly quickly!
The witch is after us!
Come on, quickly!
The wicked witch was trying everything in her power to catch the kids.
Oh no! We'll fall into the pit!
Come on, beautiful horse, jump!
But the witch had no intention of letting them escape.
Miya, the witch is coming!
Now I'll show the wicked witch.
Ouch! My head! What happened to me?
We got rid of the witch! Hooray!
Finally, they got to the lake where the Swan Princess was. The princess was delighted to see them.
Were you able to get the stardust?
Yes, and you can turn back into a princess again.
A colourful spectrum suddenly appeared over the lake, and a beautiful princess with long blonde hair came out of it.
Wow! You're so beautiful!
The princess was very happy to be freed from the witch's spell.
You saved me from being a swan forever. Thank you very, very much. But how will I get back to my country?
Don't worry, the white-maned horse will take you home.
That's awesome. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye.
So the princess got on the horse and went back home happily.
Goodbye!
Once upon a time, far away from the city, Mother Goat and her 7 kids lived happily in a farm in the forest. The animals that lived in this farm had no owners, so they ran the farm themselves. Every year, one of them would be nominated president. The animals would produce their own food and live together in harmony. They respected one another and tried to do the right thing. Doing so helped avoid any conflicts in the farm. Mother Goat's job was to collect milk from every animal that produced milk, and she sold it in the market. She brought the money to the president so they could use it for the farm's needs. That year was Dog's turn to be president. He was responsible for the farm's security. From time to time, things disappeared in the farm. Everyone knew it was Dog's fault, But nobody dared to say anything because they were scared of his bark and big teeth. Unwillingly, the animals handed over management to Dog with a ceremony.
I don't trust the dog.
He still hasn't found the thief who stole our eggs recently.
He never even looked for them.
It'll be a tough year.
Everyone knew that Dog and the bad wolf who lived in the forest were good friends.
We should all be on our guard. We all have children.
No way! He wouldn't give our children to the wolf.
Either way, we should take precaution.
He might not be good at his job, but he won't betray us.
We'll see about that.
While the farm animals talked among them, Dog was enjoying his new post. Everything was going well in the first few days. The animals went back to their jobs, and business was running as usual. There was nothing to worry about. One night, Mother Goat was awoken by screams, and she immediately went outside to see what was going on.
My children, my babies, they're gone.
What's going on?
Bad wolf kidnapped all the chicks.
But how did this happen?
They all approached Dog. His snores were so loud that they resonated all across the farm. Mother Goat knocked on the kennel's door. But Dog didn't wake up.
I know what to do. Cook-a-doodle-doo! Cook-a-doodle-doo!
Upon hearing roosters crowing, Dog got startled and hit his head in the kennel's ceiling, thinking it was morning.
What? What's happening?
What kind of president are you? Bad Wolf kidnapped all my chicks while you slept soundly.
Calm down, everyone. Maybe the chicks went for a walk.
At this hour?
It seems somebody helped Bad Wolf.
No way. You can't look after your children.
Are you not the president? We're supposed to come to you when we have problems.
Everybody back to bed. We'll look for the chicks in the morning.
All animals went back to bed worried.
Something fishy is going on around here. We have to be careful.
The next morning, under Dog's leadership, they searched for the chicks in vain. It seemed as if the poor chicks had vanished into thin air. All farm animals looked for the chicks until late in the evening. But they came back to the farm empty-handed. Mother Chicken was sobbing.
No need for despair. You can always lay more eggs.
Upon hearing this, Mother Chicken lunged at Dog and pecked him many times. That was what Dog had wanted. So he locked Mother Chicken in the coop. All farm animals went to bed early due to exhaustion. After they fell asleep, Dog sneaked out of his kennel and opened the farm gates. In the darkness, Big Bad Wolf turned up.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for hours.
I had to make sure everyone was asleep. You think it's so easy to fool everyone in such a big farm?
Fine, fine. Cut it short.
What do you want this time?
The goat kids.
They cost a lot more.
The Big Bad Wolf gave all he had in his wallet to Dog.
There we go.
Just show me the goat's place already.
The wolf stealthily approached the house where Mother Goat and the kids lived. The bad wolf went directly to Little Goat's room and began putting them in the sack. The startled goat kids huddled quickly and started screaming as their mother had taught them to do in such an emergency. Wolf was shocked, but wasn't about to give up on his prey. He leaped out of the window with the sack on his back and fled. Mother Goat, who had woken up due to her kids' screams, understood what happened and immediately ran after Wolf.
Help! He stole my children! Help!
Mother Goat, along with Cat and Rooster, began to tail Wolf. Not long after, Wolf disappeared in the darkness of night. Mother Goat sat on a rock and started crying desperately. She heard her baby's screams, but unfortunately, she couldn't reach them. Just then, they heard wing flaps above them.
Hey, follow me. I can see them.
Mr. Owl could see Wolf thanks to his night vision. They followed Owl to Bad Wolf's den.
Come on, let's attack the wolf and save them.
No. We should come up with a plan first. Mr. Owl is faster than us, so while we distract the wolf, he can fly back to the farm and get help. We can all attack and beat the wolf.
Owl flew back to the farm. Mother Goat, Rooster and Cat approached the house window and they saw Wolf and Dog shaking hands.
Now everything makes sense.
What are we going to do now?
We'll wait for help to arrive.
Meanwhile, the little goats tried to make sense of the situation. The youngest ones were so afraid they began to cry.
We have to do something.
We have to remain calm.
Shh! Don't you cry now. Remember what Mom taught us?
Stay calm. Be brave. Think and act.
Yes, that's right.
I have an idea. Listen to me.
The little goats kept whispering and giggling among themselves. After their talk, one of them knocked on the locked door.
Hey, Bad Wolf, look over here!
The wolf approached the door.
What? What do you want, you scoundrels?
We have to go to the toilet.
Toilet? You can hold it in. Be patient. I'm taking you to the market to sell you all.
Suit yourself, Bad Wolf. There are 7 of us. Think of all the mess we're gonna make.
Bad Wolf and Dog looked at each other.
You're scared of 7 kids?
Wolf unlocked the door, and they took the kids to the tree across the house in a single file. In the meantime, Mother Goat saw what was happening.
Come on, do what you have to do, but be quick.
Not with you looking at us.
Yes, you have to turn around.
Fine. Fine. Be quick.
As soon as they turned around, one of the kids rammed Wolf and the other rammed Dog so hard that they were startled. The other kids began to butt the 2 accomplices.
There's my babies. Come on, it's our turn now.
Cat leaped out of the tree where he had been hiding and lunged at Wolf and scratched him. Rooster pecked at Dog's head with all his strength. The last hit came from Mother Goat with a mighty headbutt that sent both Wolf and Dog all over the ground. Rooster and Mother Goat were so happy to be reunited with their children. Rooster took his chicks under his wing to warm them up. Mother Goat hugged her kids and kissed each and every one of them.
My dear children, I'm so proud of all of you.
Owl took all the farm animals to the scene.
There they are.
Mother Goat told the animals everything. Everyone learned a lesson from it. From now on, the president of the farm was to be selected instead of taking turns. There would also be a farm council in which the farm animals would be able to make sure the president is doing a good job. They also decided to kick Dog out of the farm. Mother Goat was elected as the president because of her courage. Everybody returned to their home and lived happily ever after, except for Wolf and Dog. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Rapunzel who lived in a small town. She had long blonde hair and a beautiful smile.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Good morning, Rapunzel.
While taking a morning stroll, Rapunzel heard one of her neighbors crying. She immediately went to see what was wrong.
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
Ah, Rapunzel, just take a look at this.
Oh.
Your chickens, where are they?
They're gone. Last night, I fed and petted each one of them. Today, they're gone.
Are you sure you locked the coop?
Maybe you forgot to lock it.
Rapunzel's neighbor extended her hand and showed her the broken padlock.
Who could have done this?
I wish I knew.
Come on then, let's go to the police.
Together they went to the police station. On the way, Rapunzel was trying to console her neighbor. Rapunzel noticed the shop that had just opened a few days back. The shop sold fresh eggs daily. She had never met the shop owner. At that moment, she got a glimpse of Evelia and assumed she was the owner.
Good luck with your new shop, dear neighbor.
Evelia saw Rapunzel and responded with a fake smile.
Good morning. Where are you rushing to?
My neighbor's chickens were stolen. Those chickens were her livelihood. We're going to the police.
Oh dear, what a pity.
Let us know if you see them, okay?
Of course. Don't you worry.
Rapunzel thanked her and continued on her way. Evelia grinned wickedly, as she always did. When they arrived at the police station, they requested to speak to one of the detectives.
Hello, Rapunzel. What brings you here?
My neighbor's chickens got stolen.
I see.
I would send eggs to my grandchildren and sell the rest in the market. What am I going to do now?
Many people filed similar complaints today, so a lot of our officers were dispatched to the locations. You'll have to wait.
For how long?
I can't say for sure.
But we have to catch the thief and get the chickens back.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do right now.
What am I going to do?
Rapunzel realized that she had to take the matter into her own hands.
Don't worry, I'll help you. This looks perfect. I need to find that thief quickly.
Rapunzel began her investigation and hoped to find anything that would lead her to find the thief.
Find anything, child?
No. But wait a second.
Rapunzel found an earring on the ground. She took it in order to examine it closely.
The thief must have dropped this. At least we now know we're dealing with a woman.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out whom this earring belongs to, but I need to find more clues.
But there must be many women in town who have the same earring. How are you going to find its owner?
True, there might be many, but there has to be a second one to it. Whomever has one earring missing, most likely it's the thief we're looking for.
Rapunzel started going into various shops in town. While doing so, she also took a closer look at the customers' ears. She was hoping to find the missing pair. Rapunzel kept looking for the second earring till evening, but her efforts were in vain. Her poor neighbour started crying once again.
Don't worry. We'll find your chickens and the thief too. We just need some more time.
It got dark then, so they went back home. That night, Rapunzel couldn't sleep, pondering how to solve this mystery. She reflected back on the shops she'd been in, thinking whether she'd skipped any. In the morning, as Rapunzel washed her face, she realized that she hadn't been to Evelia's newly opened store. She put some clothes on, had breakfast quickly, and left home for Evelia's shop. Evelia was surprised to see Rapunzel come into her shop so early in the morning.
What brings you here? Your neighbor's chickens don't lay eggs anymore?
As I told you yesterday, somebody stole my neighbor's chickens. Besides, hers are not the only ones. Somebody's been stealing chickens all across town. We couldn't find anything.
Oh, dear. So that means everybody has to buy eggs and chickens from me.
Rapunzel noticed an earring in Evelia's ear. It was the exact same one she had found the day before. Discreetly, Rapunzel peeked at Evelia's other ear. She was missing a second earring.
What a beautiful earring.
Thank you. I spent so much money on them.
Them? But you only have one earring.
I only wear one. Yes, that's it. That's the new fashion trend. Wearing only one earring. Not that you'd actually know much about fashion.
Rapunzel left the shop without raising suspicion. She found it odd that Evelia had opened an egg shop just when there was a chicken thief on the loose. There must be a connection, Rapunzel thought. She immediately hid in the corner of the street and waited for Evelia to close her shop. As soon as it got dark, Evelia closed her shop and looked around to make sure no one was watching. Once she saw no one was on the street, she hurried, walking quickly. Rapunzel followed her. She moved stealthily in the shadows. Rapunzel got a chance to send a text message to the detective, explaining the situation. Evelia walked for a long time and arrived at some desolate place. Rapunzel was still on her tail. Evelia stood in front of an abandoned farmhouse and looked around. Then, she opened the door and disappeared inside. Rapunzel worked up the courage and went inside through the door. It was dark and quiet inside. Rapunzel was scared at first, but when she thought of her neighbor, she took control and followed the sound of Evelia's footsteps. A little later, Rapunzel heard clucking sounds. She realized she had been right to suspect Evelia. She looked through a small window and saw all the chickens reported missing. Evelia was feeding them and collecting their eggs.
Now I've got you.
Rapunzel stopped in her tracks. She would need proof to accuse Evelia, so she decided to film everything. Then she decided it was time to catch Evelia red-handed.
So you're the chicken thief.
Evelia was startled to see Rapunzel, that her face turned all shades of white.
Where did you come from?
You've put these poor people through Ringer. You're going to pay for this.
Ha ha ha! Are you going to make me pay? You thought you could scare me with that detective look of yours? Don't make me laugh.
That's when the sirens of police cars were heard.
You damn little witch! I'll make you pay for this!
You cannot run, Evelia.
Evelia started to run away. Rapunzel knew that she had to think of something fast.
You can never catch me, Rapunzel!
Meanwhile, the detective and the other officers couldn't help themselves but laugh at Evelia.
I'll make you pay, Rapunzel! You're going to pay for this!
The police officers apprehended Evelia. Townspeople who arrived at the scene due to noise saw everything.
Rapunzel, you did a great job. You are a hero.
I only helped my neighbor.
We all have our chickens back thanks to you. I can send my grandchildren eggs again.
And what will happen to Evelia?
She's going to spend the night in custody. Tomorrow she'll be trialed fairly and punished accordingly.
Then I'm done with her.
Let's not think about this now. We should celebrate.
To celebrate, the townspeople made a huge omelette with the eggs they collected from chickens. The omelette was so huge that they even invited people from the neighboring towns. That night, Rapunzel slept soundly, knowing she had helped many people.